So when we ask the question, what is truth and can we know it? My first response is simply going to be that truths are statements of fact. Maybe that's another way to put it. And we understand fact to be a claim about the world that is so, that matches. So these are synonymous concepts. Now, can we know things like that? Of course. In fact, we do know things like that. And if we didn't know things like that, that is, if we couldn't figure out the facts of the world on some level, we would be dead in a day. Easy. Okay? And in fact, we have ways of testing and determining those things. I got Joseph from Washington, D.C. on the line. I got Sam from Missouri. I lost somebody that I wish I'd be able to talk to, but they had a belief that if they hit certain numbers in a certain order, that they would get a certain person on the phone, Amy Hall, and they would be put in the queue to talk with me eventually. And they hit those buttons, and guess who they got? In that order, they got Amy Hall. So they were able to test their belief against the real world. And when they tested their belief against the world, they discovered that their belief was true. It was an accurate belief. It was a fact. Okay? And that's just a very simple characterization of how this whole Project Truth works. And of course, there is truth. Truth is not, though many people say there is no truth, or truth is completely relative, it's up to the person who believes the things. That statement itself is meant to be a truth. Truth is relative. Really? Is that true? There is no truth. Really? Is that true? People make up truth. Oh, really? Is that true? Or do you just make that up? See, you can't get out of this. All right? Because it's the way the reality is structured and the way knowledge works. All right? Now, and sometimes, by the way, so there are some truths that you can know. And you can know them with a certainty. Okay? And sometimes there are things that we think are true. We have beliefs that we think are true, and maybe they're strong hunches. That means the justification isn't really that good. We're not entirely certain. We may have confidence. We may not have certainty, though. Okay? So these are different for levels of confidence that the things that we hold to be the case are so. But those are examples of knowledge, not of truth. Okay? There can be statements that are true even if you don't know it. You can get lucky. But knowledge is justified true belief. You have reasons for believing. Oh, you do. Can we have good reasons to believe things of an ultimate nature? Of course. Of course we can. When I ask about, who banged the Big Bang, since virtually everybody believes the universe did not exist forever, it came into existence, what caused that to happen? It's either something or nothing. Okay, what's the odds-on favorite? It ain't nothing. It's something. Something caused the rest of everything to come into existence. And that is not only just merely the odds-on favorite, it is so self-evidently true as to be certain. Now, certain is a psychological quality, has to do with my attitude. People are certain about a number of things that aren't actually true, but they're certain about them. They're just simply mistaken. Okay? Since the question has to do with certainty, yeah, you can be certain about it, but you can also know it. That is, I think that things don't come from nothing is true, is self-evidently so. So I think it not just certain, but necessarily the case. This is one of the reasons I can't be an atheist, because their answer for where the universe came from, which is nowhere, from nothing, not even self-caused, because the self of the universe wasn't around to cause itself. I can't. That's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And so I don't think it's true. In answer to the question, what is truth? Truth is correspondence. Facts. Okay, is it knowable? Of course. If it wasn't, we wouldn't survive. Not a day. What about the big stuff, though? Ultimate truth. Well, I think the same kinds of tests can be applied to much more weighty concerns. The kinds of things that we talk about here on the program. Ethical concerns, religious concerns, details about God and about Jesus and stuff like that. Yes, we talk about it all the time, and what we do is we give reasons why we think that our beliefs are not just mere beliefs, but actually are examples of knowledge, things that we know to be so. And the reason we know them is because of the reasons that we have that support them.